Hello everybody and welcome. I'm going to be giving some tips about Alatreon. I'm sorry I call it that because it is. Plus I can't even say the name of the triangle. Alatreon. If I'm saying it right, I can. It's just me accent, so I just call it Alatreon. You know, I'm unfiltered. So today I'm basically going to give you some tips on how to beat it without cheats, aka mods and stuff like that, because there's a lot of at the time it was a patch of people cheating this system, so I finally did it. So I thought I'll give you the tips how to do without no cheats or mods at all. So without further ado, let's get to it. Tip number 1: if you look at the side, my element is over 1,000 ice, and I'm using a Safi weapon. Yeah, the best weapon to use and the easiest to get. The other ones in general, the goldies, can be a little bit hard because it's random as well. Where Safi, you can pick out what you want if you awarded it. There is the awakened abilities, all element. But I recommend you having a great sword, if you use great sword, a fire and a ice, and I'll explain why too as well. But that's what you should get all together. What's up, guys? Tip number 2, this is the build. It is Frostcraft all the way. Don't use Safi, because if you do legit no cheats, it is broken in a bad way. It doesn't do the element damage that you do. Frostcraft, however, is God mode. This armor is different though compared to the normal Verkana. Queen Verkana is the hardest hunt you can possibly do, but it's a water because even one piece gives you free level 3 focus, in which you need on the greatsword too. So I'm going to show you steps, so spoiler alert if you don't want to see this situation as well. But there you go, that's the quest you need to do, and as you see, it's got orange around. It is one of the hardest hunts you can possibly do in your life, because everything nearly one-shots you. Little tip: get ice-proof mantle. It's better than tempered. You know, temporary mantle it is. It just goes like that. It just literally goes like that. Do not use it. Use a rock steady and an ice-proof mantle. If you know, I recommend friends, but honestly, it gets chaos with people as well. But yeah, it's one of the hardest hunts you can possibly do, but the armor is so rewarding. So the next thing, spoiler alert, if you don't want to see it, turn away now. These are the steps on the dragon itself. That is a weaker one, what people say, but it's not. But it's stronger, and I think that starts off with ice. I can't remember. Ice element. It is. The blazing black one, well, obviously it tells you right there. It starts off with fire. That is the original one, what's actually in the event quest. Now, I'm going to tell you something, a little thing that people don't say about the event quest. But this one, you basically have to face it twice, and that's why actually people left the game as well. Don't ask me why, but that's how it is. So, this is a little tip for you for this event one. The Evening Star. Once you beat it, you'll get in the event quest. Keep an eye on the description, because where it says it seems like a burning star, that means it's going to start off with fire. If it says like an icy star, it starts off with ice. So keep an eye on the description on that. Yes, it changes. Yes, so that actually changes, but I don't know it's when the event of Goldie as well on with Safi, and that changes, so keep an eye on that. Tip number 3, I think we are, is eating food. Always eat for sharpshooter. It is Sometimes you get booster. Take advantage of it. It's a very rare thing, and it'll boost your attack and defense up as well. Always use vouchers. It is. Also, I'll give you another tip about the voucher situation. Yeah. So this is a Steamworks. If you have the DLC Iceborne, this is the best place to get the vouchers and all the stuff you need. Look at this. Basically, you get the little crystals, there's quests and everything. If you want me to do a video on that, how to make Alatreon the better way, I will make that video as well. This is a fun game, one of the best things in Monster Hunter World, I love. And you also get a cutscene right at the end, but there's also different features to make you not use your fuel as well. But I can make a video on that. I think I should. Because it makes the dragon actually more easier. Not just having the element, but also having the Steamworks as well. And yes, you can just farm when you want and have fun with this. No, you don't have to be a guided land. Spoiler alert as well. There is a quest in the main quest, but I will make another video about that. But I thought I'd just show you this. Don't ignore it. You can go in daily and use it if you want. But yeah, like so. It's really fun to do. So this is the also build again, because I think I've changed the jewels or something, but I want you to make sure, just to show it again, it is Frostfang is the best arms to get because it's punch and draw as well. As you see, what you see there, yeah. So, yeah. So there's some tips also for you too. So just remember this quest. I don't know if it changes when the event changes, but I have been in multiple times and it does start off with ice. But then I notice when it changes, I'll make a video on it on the description. It basically says sieves like a burning star means it is starting with fire. You don't have to read the rest of the thing. You just need, because basically it's called evening star, which when you see burning star, it's fire. When you see icy star, it's ice. So this is why I say I recommend having the elements, full elements for fire and also ice as well. And if you're a great sword, well, this will be in for a treat, because the Varkana armor, you just need that. You just need that. So now I'm going to give you a special treat. I'm going to actually go into the hunt without no cheats, hacks or anything like that to show you the fun. This is actually could be fun now. Now, there's a tactic here that I do. I eat for safeguard. But another tip, just to add on before I discuss about that, always pick up the crystal burst. Because he does the slam and all everything, it slams down. You could just slingshot the burst and it will stop for a second doing the attack. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's a wonderful thing. But if you can bump it on the wall, which is kind of pretty hard, can do, but I would recommend, if you don't want to take the risk, just go straight for the back leg. So what I'm basically going to talk about is safeguard now. Safeguard is basically something that you get from food, and which it is. There's videos out there, legit videos I would recommend, because I can't really show you because I've already gotten it now. But there is videos out there, legit, on how to get safeguard and how to eat for it too. You know, what safeguard does, and I know that a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of people do this in group hunts, but I do this in solo, and it's just so beneficial. It gives you another feint. So that means you don't have 3 feints, you have 4. Now, with this hunt, safeguard is God. Because when you have the judgment at the end, if you do enough damage, but not enough damage to actually cause it to tumble over, and you've survived that long, you can manage to eat again, because obviously there's an oven thing there. You actually eat for safeguard and you get that thing back. So basically you have free feints again. You have free feints again. It is. There's 1,000 damage on the head as well. Oh yeah, you see a lot of damage. You know, and this is the savvy stuff. Yeah, so safeguard is one of the best things, but look up YouTube videos about that. It's not hard to get, but it could be annoying. But if you understand, your hunts will change forever. Especially if you go in public as well. But me, solo, I want 4 feints. No, you want me to be greedy? I'll have 4 feints. No, but like, it does help with this hunt. And this is why I've beaten it. Safeguard. If it wasn't for Safeguard, I think a lot of my feints would have been done. It is. But the damage you do to it also continues on. So when you go back in, it kind of resets. You know, but sometimes on the opposite element. Just for some punishment. So you gotta beware on this too. Could you still die and lose 4 feints? Oh yeah, you could. But the highest possibility, if you know what you're doing, this can make the hunt a lot easier. Safeguard will. Yes, a lot of safeguard talk in this. And then on top of the element you have and the Frostcraft. If you can't get the Frostcraft shit, oh there you go, there's a tumble over. That's the tumble you need, and it will stop that judgment. There's a full 1,000 damage there too. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm gonna make a lot of videos about this dragon, because this dragon killed Monster Hunter World. It didn't divide, people left. People left. It killed Monster Hunter World. People came back because of Wilds, what was announced. Dragon's still gonna be here. So a lot of people cheated the system, which I really angry over, because they show these builds and it doesn't do the damage that it does. And you have it 6 minutes to 7 minutes, so please ignore them. Like so. So another part is, you know when he does them dab, you know, slams, if he's not raging, it is, you can clutch call because he sticks his head out, and then you tap it to the side, I say bump to the side, and he'll sling like Nadia, which you've just seen there, and you can do 1,000 damage there too. So keep an eye on that. If he's rage, he'll do it 3 times, and then you can't really do it, obviously. You can have health oddments on, you know, if you want, but I would recommend bringing the Palico of, oh shit, this, oh yeah, see, the dive saved us there. Bring the Palico with the health, you know, which you'll probably see yourself. That is a wonderful thing. The only thing is if you actually die, like so, and it pops up very slow because the dragon is fast, it can attack you again. That's the only thing. Okay, the triggering map, everybody gets so triggered about bright resistance. Why do I not take bright resistance? What's the point? What's the point? Why? Because it does... Oh, look at that! Bright resistance, and I knocked off a horn! Oh my! So bright resistance doesn't affect as much, right? You can bring it if you want, if you think it'll be more beneficial, but me, like so, it doesn't, because I think it's just because of a lot of the element, you know, it is. Bring some barrels. The best thing to do is to bring some barrels. If you have a great sword, just do one massive hit, like this, Look at the damage. 1600 damage on top of the barrel damage. So, yeah. Here's another tip for you as well. When you break both horns, keep going for the head. I know people say, oh, you don't need to go for the head anymore. It's basically a weak point. Another tip, the worst thing about this, also for me, is the dragon stuff, which you saw there. The dragon is so annoying. Always dive. If he's in the air, when he's ready to do it, dive. If he's doing it on the ground, dive. Do not clash with it, because it is a annoying situation. It is. Very, very annoying. Okay, so here's the, that's another tip as well. Make sure you have your max potions at the menu. These menu, the one says all is the crafting situation, and the other one is just for use. Do that. I promise you, that's also a lifesaver. I actually hit his stomach because, that sucks. The best way to hit him is actually when he does that lightning spot, but you gotta be careful as well, because it can aim and it still hit you, but it won't be as effective if you have your mantles. This part where he does that, just run, charge up to the opposite side. It's pretty. This is the part that's exciting. When he does that, try and skip it all. Try and skip it all and dodge it all while he's in, and then just try and hit his head. You can see his head being, in a position where, there, see, and then he stretches his neck. But make sure you don't hit his chest, because obviously you're not going to get much damage. But this is the part, watch. See? Over 1,000 damage there on the head with one strike. Is weak. Again, over 1,000 damage. You can see there. That means he's scared. And then he's screaming. And there you go. Another 1,000 knockdown, and that's the knockdown you need. You see how far he went? He went, bye, have a good time. If you know that reference, put down in the comments. And here we go. There's another 1,000. So you can see where I'm going with this, right? Head is... Oh, there we go. Sit your ass down. That's a reference I have. Yep. Head again. Like so. And look at the knockdown I did. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was beautiful. 1,300 there as well. All this is because of the element. And the weak point is the head. The weak point is the head, guaranteed, despite the horns being knocked off. The legs is just a safety hitting situation, it is. Again, he's doing that situation, he's screaming. See how I positioned it? Because he stretches his neck back in. It's the same as when he's in the air, not raged. As well, when he's not raged, he kind of like stretches his neck. This is what you have to take advantage of if you're a great sword. It is. Is it better soloing this? Yes, unfortunately it is. See, this is when he's raged. See, 3 times, and he stretches his neck. But obviously, I try to go for his legs, and I miss. But it's better solo, because you need a team that's crazy. Crazy with element. That is what you have to avoid. The dragging stuff. Just avoid the dragging stuff at all costs. Again, there's me Palico. See, it's healing. So even if you don't have a health augment, yeah, it's more the merrier, but yeah. See, nearly 1,000 damage there. It's because of the head. Now, watch again. There's the other horn off. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, he's so hornless now. So there you go. Now, Which element is he going to stay at? No, he still changes. It doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change a lot of it. It just maybe a tiny bit. I think it makes it weaker. I think it does, because he still changes. He still changes. Now, breaking the horns off, people are going to say, well, go for the body, go for the legs, and all this kind. Me, greatsword, I still go for the head. There's a dragon thing. Just dive. Just dive. Promise you, because it takes so much health off. It does. So, the head is pretty much a lot of the weak point. That's annoying, but it's dragon element. As you see what he does, he's putting pressure on me now because his horns broke off. And he wants to do the judgment. You will feel this if you're not putting cheats in, aka mods. You will feel it. It will put pressure on you. There you go, the bright. Oh no, I've got element. Oh no. Again, like I said, if you can do that, it's a wonderful thing. There, see, still 700, even though I'm whacking his head. And now he's more pissed. Again, like I said, positioning is a thing. This is a good part too. He stretches his neck. There you go, 800 there, and the bright resistance is on, and he knocked back. The only thing is, I think it just takes a little bit more element off and stops you if you use element damage. But that's what the raw comes into it. Okay, this is the part again. Just sharpen. As you see how slowly it goes down. Just a max potion. People go, oh, you need jerky. I just use max potions. Ignore the bitch at the side because she's very annoying. Okay, this is the part. Oh, that saved me a lot. The temporary mantle will save me a lot. Ding bang, boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, again, this is a great thing when he does that. 7 of the leg, 7 of the leg. I take that. When you're using Frostcraft, make in case, don't be too greedy. Make sure the meter goes back up. As you see, put me great sword away. See, the best thing is getting the leg. There, see, having 900 the head, even though the horns are off. Watch again. That's what you could do. The slam. The slam is probably one of the other worst things in this game. That's why you need that crystal bust. Okay, I forgot to dodge backwards there. My bad, my bad. And then he just takes a swipe. See, this is the bad part of the health thing. Look how long it takes to get back up so you can kill you again. So, bang, there you go, he's doing this. Now he's putting pressure on because he knows he's nearly going to die probably. Okay, there you go. That was unsuspected, right? He's putting a lot of pressure on, and you will feel this if you don't have any cheats. You will feel it. He will put pressure on. So take the crystal bus, not the dragon pod, because you know it is. Stock up. Take your time and all in the world. Make, again, like I said, mega newtons. Oh yeah. An ancient potion if you can take it. Yes. Might seed if you have any. Just buff. Like so. Now this is the fun part. I use another voucher for safeguard. Which means that thing doesn't matter. Fuck that thing. Let's just say that. That didn't work. That didn't happen. What you just saw moments ago didn't happen. Why? Because I have safeguard. I have that thing back. Now, the game changes. If you're not using mods and stuff. when he uses Safeguard, he will change. The game of the hunt changes. Look, see, he's nearly killed me again because I'm using Safeguard. And that's because of the physics of the game. So you try after not to take that personally, but now he uses the coward thing. Watch it again. There you go, 600. But then I did it again just to mark it out. That's the cowardly way. That's the scary way. When you see that, you know. Play dead as well. Play dead as well is one of the best things in this. The timing will be right when you play dead. And it means is don't panic and get up quick as well. Now, as you see his distance, he's scared. You will see when this dragon is scared. Because when he does his attacks, he backs away constantly. There we go, there's a dragon. Bullshit, I call that. Even though he's in the air, it will hit you. So, you can see the skull coming on now. So, that's why he's doing it again. Because that will one-shot you or whatever the case is. Bullshit you. Right, so, he's back on the ground. Oh, wait. He's spazzing out. You know. Look. You can see. I'll take that, but I missed that so bad. That would have been beautiful if I hit it. This takes a while because he puts a lot of pressure on and panics. There you go. See, look how far he is from us. He runs away. He backs away to attack you. He does. So, there we go. Sit your ass down. Now, oh, don't go for the head because the horns is this. Watch. Oh, 1800 on the head. Oh. Oh, he's still alive. He's got the skeleton skull, he's still alive! Again, I'm just going to knock his head. There you go, 800, even though I'm break resistance. See, he wanted to make me faint. That's why he put so much pressure on. Guess what? I knocked him down. So you know what? Yoink. And then this is why the Palico, the health, got full health. That didn't happen. Now this is the catch. When you get right to the end, it's going to be the same element as your weapon. It is. And this is what could take a little bit longer because obviously... And then the bitch, I call the bitch at the side because she's annoying, and says, oh, you got the same element, it doesn't affect you. There, see? See that stone what I just did? That's because the crystal gives you 1 second. I know I'm giving you a lot of tips quick, one thing after another, but it's just because of the hunt itself. But yeah, like I said, the woman basically at the side, isn't the same element, but you can actually, you kill it. You kill it. Because you've done so much damage with the element, it is, that doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It does take a while though. There, see, it's running away, so you just go for the head. 800 to the head like that. That's the worst sturdy move, I think. Again, look, he's backing away. He is scared. But I got his chest there, which is a big blow. His chest, like I said, you gotta tenderize his chest. There we go. There's the hand that goes, the element has no effect. Don't even mind the monster. Shut up. I just killed it. I just killed it. That's the element. Oh, don't be a hypocrite, motherfucker. Wow, you did it! Wow, I'm gonna kiss his ass. No, all serious though. So I hope these tips go. I know I've been racing through multiple tips when the hunt, because the hunt is that quick, and I just wanted to get those out there. It is. So there you go, guys. That is how you beat it without no cheats, or aka mods itself. And if you do it right, properly, you'll probably get 20 minutes. Stay safe, stay happy, stay hunting.